Jesus said, he said, take up your cross and follow me. Cross symbolizes sacrifice. Cross symbolizes, how many of you have you seen somebody taking cross to ShopRite? Whenever cross is there, it symbolizes crucifixion. It symbolizes giving out oneself. Let me tell you. If I'm to summarize this message, I'll just tell you one thing. It pays to serve God. Now, 1, 2, it will cost you something to serve God. What did I say? 2 things I said. I said, number 1, it does what? It pays to serve God. Number 2, it will do what? It will cost you something to serve God. The problem we have is that we have Christianity where Christians think that there's no need for them to give up anything. If you have not given up anything, it is not Christianity you are doing. The Bible said, one turned and said, let me go and bury my father. Jesus said, if you live here, you are no longer worthy of this. He said, it's my father that died. Oh, Jesus, he said, allow the dead to bury their dead. Imagine that I'm the one pastor. Some people even and I'll say, no, don't bury your father. Let's go for evangelism. That one, the one Jesus was saying was not parable. Oh. You know parable. Parable is different. The guy came literally and said, Master, let me go and bury my father. Jesus said, no. Don't bury. Let the dead bury themselves. Jesus said, if you live here, you are no longer worthy of this kingdom. Nobody puts his hand on the plow and looks back, is worthy of the kingdom. I remember when we were in university, I always say that people around me will always explain to me how much they have deceived me, how much they have scammed me. Every day you are sleeping in church. Every day you are going there. Every day you are doing this one. Every day. But do you know, at the time, I remember when I was writing my last professional exam, I knew at a point in my life, I got to that point, though an undergraduate, I knew that not just that God was more important than my exams and my certificate. I knew, I was very sure I could give up anything, including that thing I was including the stuff I was writing. I've told us story about my pharmacology exam here. Have I told us that story before? Have I told us story about my pharmacology exam? When we are doing diuretics in our pharmacology, and in that diuretics, there are 3 types of diuretics that they brought. There is the drug that is a diuretic. There is water as diuretic. Then there is star drink. There were 4 types. I think they brought 2 types of drug. One, then water, and then this is so the way they do is, as we take it, when you take it, small time you go and be urinating, they will be measuring the urine to know the you go and urinate, they pour it in conical flags. Some of you, the way you are looking at me, that's the way it happens. So many people are not surprised. So you pour it in conical, they will be measuring it to know amongst the 4 diuretics which one is what, which one is more active. So I was in my group, they shared group. So in each of the group, all of you pick people that will take the one they will take. So in my group, we were there to take, and my pharmacology lecturer just came and said, you take the star. Like they just sent him. He said, you take star. I said, no sir, let me take the water. He said, no, you take star. I said, okay, well, let me take the drug. He said, no, you take star. My group people tried to explain to me, say, sir, this person he doesn't drink alcohol. He said, no, this is a medical school, we blah blah blah. We'll tell you this is not the place where you carry your religion on your head and all that blah 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 blah. Now listen, I had not taken alcohol before in my life. I had not even taken Nkwuocha. You know the one that's in Nkwuocha? That's for me. Who gave me? My parents, nobody to give me the thing to do. I didn't meet my grandparents. Some of you met grandparents. That's why had it been I met my grandparents, they would have given me. Nobody gave me. It was only my father. What he gives you is what you drink. And the only thing he gives you is Coke and Fanta or malt or wine. You know. So I had not taken it before. And for me, it is a conviction not to take this. The guy said, no, if you don't take it, you leave the class. I begged the guy. People gathered. My classmate gathered. Begged, sir, he's not forming. It's just that the man said, if you don't take it, you leave my class. And I left the class. And I failed my pharmacology. I failed it. Because I refused to take this. I was in Assemblies of God. Izarud, the biggest Assemblies of God in Abakaliki in Ebonyi State. I was ministering there. So while I was ministering, after the ministration, it was awesome. So there was like a prayer line. See my pharmacology teacher. And the most annoying part is that he remembered me. And he came all the way to tell me how proud they are of me. I felt like reporting him to his pastor. That this guy made me feel. It was the highest shock of my life to know that he was an Assemblies of God member. We're not talking about whether it's sin or not, but at least we know Assemblies of God does not allow that. Then you see somebody that was professing that this thing is faith-based for him, that he's not allowed to do. Because if it is a Muslim that doesn't drink, you won't push him that far. You won't push him. But he pushed me, I failed that course. F, not E, F, bam. Because the practical was a bunch of mark. He gave me absent for that practical. What I'm saying is that at a time, people no longer believe in the losing part of Christianity. That there is something you have to lose. Look at the things that Jesus had outnumbered. Said you're going to leave your land. Look, there must be things that it needs to be in your subconscious. That there are things you have to lose. There are things you have to lose. Philippians 3:8. Yet indeed I also count all things lost for the excellence of the knowledge of Christ Jesus my Lord, for whom I have suffered. Everybody, for whom I have suffered what? Hey, come on now. For whom I have suffered what? The loss of all things, and count them as rubbish, that I may gain Christ. You know, because sometimes when we hear about Paul, when we hear about Peter, when we hear about, we say these guys are giants. Oh Lord, give me the grace that you. Somebody told me once, he says, I want to manifest all the gifts like Paul manifested. I said, no problem. Are you ready to leave the things Paul left? He said, I counted everything lost and called them rubbish so that I will gain Christ. You boyfriend, because of Christ, you can't lead. Girlfriend, common girlfriend. No, it's not somebody that wants to marry you. That is even slapping you on top. You don't want to leave the person. Is an uncle, is an auntie. I know this uncle or auntie or this person is standing between you and God. And something tells you, no, see, as far as the kingdom, you must lose something. There must be. He said, I have suffered the loss of all things and count them as rubbish, that I might gain Christ. Peter said, seeing that we have left all and followed. That was what Peter, he was saying it to Jesus. See that we left all to follow. What will now be? The guy was shocked. How is it? We left everything to follow. There are some of us, listen to me carefully. You are a leader. You are a leader. And you know that God has brought you into ministry. You are leading in one particular area. Maybe you are leading the choir. You are leading the ushers. You are leading the protocol. You are leading a particular department. And God has brought you into the place of leadership. One of the first things you must carry if you want to lead people is the cross. If you think you will have to gain everything, if you think you have to gain all the respect, if you think you have to gain all the honor, all the people giving you your privacy, all the people not disturbing you, I don't like disturb. Why are you calling me by this time? Can't you see I just left church now and we finished HOD meeting. Just coming back. No. So you are just still calling somebody on the phone. Don't you understand that? No. If you are not ready to lose that your comfort, that is why you see some people, you give them small leadership. Listen, if you see complaint, maybe let's say service is starting by 4:30 and the person comes by 3:30. After service, the person will just stay like this. Not really that he or she is tired, but he wants to tell you he has put in too much. Pity me. And before you know it, some of them, they start even antagonizing, biting people, trying to be aggressive. Why? Because when they say, hey, I've been the one, I clean all the drums, I clean all this thing. Now you are still disturbing me. You've not understood the responsibility that has been given to you first in the place of leadership. You are going to lose your comfort. To him much is given, much is expected. You are going to put your ego on check. I don't take rubbish. People don't talk to me anyhow. See, in my family, nobody dares talk to me like that. You have to put it on check. Because, hello, they are going to insult you. Peter said, having left what? Okay, you are thinking I'm talking about money. Having left all things, my comfort. When you in church, there are people I shout on. I can say, get out from here. It's because I've seen that person is what? Mature. Another person will do times 10 of that thing you did. I say, come and hug me. Come to Papa. Come and hug me. Come. You are doing well. And you are wondering, why did this person do what? Not the same thing, times 10 of what you did, and I gave a hug. I say, celebrate her. Everybody come, celebrate her. They are celebrating her. The head is doing like this. In my head, I say, child, may the Lord help you. May the Lord open your eyes to see the olodo-ness in your life. They insult you, you smile. They are ready to teach you what they don't know. You sit down and listen to their stupidity. And after listening to you, you say you made sense. There is sense in what you are saying. You see people that have failed in life come to dictate for pastor. People that have not successfully read one book from beginning to end in their life. You don't know there are people that have not finished book. Even the Eze goes to school, they gave them in school, they didn't finish it. They have never started or completed what? Any book. Their head is empty. But they come to dictate for you. You are leading them, you are in the meeting, you are their leader. Every point they bring up, they oppose. Let me tell you, the greatest prayer every leader prays is for God to give that leader big men and intelligent people. Every big man or intelligent man, they don't give problem. No matter how much you think you know, if you are always a problem in a department, forget it. You do not know anything. You don't know any. You are just full of yourself, emptiness. You think you know, but you don't know. When the chips are down, you will know. You don't know. You're welcome to church. God bless you, sir. Please, can you sit here? Person will turn, look you from up, look you down, look you again, look you down, and go and sit where the person wants. The thing that will be hungering you is just power. You know, just, it's not like is it because we are in church? Hi, Jesus. You know, and if you don't understand that you have to lose things, the person becomes your enemy in church. If you are church, in Africa, they'll ask you why. You say, do you know, last year when I told him to sit in my one, I say, man, I said, man, you're not radio. Do you know how many backgrounds that are represented in this church? Do you know how many villages that are represented in this church? Do you know how many ideologies that are represented in this church? How do you think I'm able to manage it? You have to lose everything about the one that you do what? You have. Lose even your well-being. Sacrifice your leisure time. You know, when people look at me now, sometimes I'll turn around and tell somebody and say, I beg, which people is playing match now? Where is what is Man U on the table? You would think I don't use to watch ball. I have watched ball till the point that police arrested me where I was watching. I watch ball, I play ball. If the match we played the other day, I was just looking at the picture and say, hey, in this life, like ball, if they are playing ball like this, I am not actively involved. Because you have to sacrifice a lot of things. Why? Because Wednesday is Champions League. Am I going to say, you know, this Wednesday, yes, Man U is playing. You know, Man U is playing. It's Champions League. Let me, you know, let's shift this Wednesday. Let's shift it to Tuesday, you know. So that Tuesday is still Champions League. It's Tuesday is still Champions League. If somebody wants to see me now, say, oh, Man U match is by 4. The way you used to keep me in church here till 5 o'clock after service, I said, Man U match 2 o'clock. It's fine. Now, match. This is block. This is Man U versus Man City. 2. No. You sacrifice your leisure, sacrifice those things if you want to serve. That is, if you really want to serve. If you want to serve the service that will bring reward. Because every time the thing that even stops you from service is that you always measuring it and putting it alongside with what you are losing. You say, oh, is it because of this that I will lose? Yes. No matter the sacrifice it will take you to come to midweek service, take it, come and learn. Let's buy it. I know where they buy it. I know where they buy the original. I know where they buy it. No, I know the place they buy it cheaper. Dodge from those people. Let's buy shoe. How much is 1,212? Shoe that I know where they buy 700. Go and buy. Go and buy that your own 700. On Sunday when the person will come, you will know that the person bought 700. Oh, you shoe or deal like this. Because you don't know the sacrifice, you don't know the things involved. So You have to deal with such people as a leader. We are going to wear shirts. You have made all your plan. You took all your time. You know what you want to make out of that. You have planned it with your executives. And appear and say everybody want 1,000. Everybody are giving. As everybody they are giving 1,000. Give. The person say, I want to say something. It's okay. What is it? Shirt 1,000. Shirt 1,000. There's one of my father's elder sister that sells clothes in inside main market. They sell 700. You pause. I say, okay, everybody hold your own 1,000. Tomorrow you now call him. Come and take us to that your what? Story. Not available. Call him again, line is off. So you must lose that. You must lose your privacy. You are talking with your wife. Somebody goes, hey, Sasa, please, I want to tell you something. It's very, very, very important. Most times, everybody think that what they have to say is more important than that one you are saying. You are even on a call. The person is looking at you. Summarize this call. Talk to me. They will even give you privacy to take what? To take the call. You are answering call. The person come and stand. So I'm waiting for you. I want us to discuss something. So it's very important that you know it. Matthew chapter 16 verse 25. Whoever shall lose his life for my sake will get it. Whoever desires to save his life will lose it. But whoever that loses his life for my sake will find it. What have you lost? What have you ever lost? That is why when you don't know it in the service of God, that even your money, you have to lose money. That is why you do lots of, it takes you a lot of time and energy to give, because you don't understand that required in your service is that you will lose money so that you will gain money. The Bible said that if you will lose even your life for my sake, that the person will find it, but the one that is finding the life will lose it. Some of us, we've tried to save many things that we eventually lost. Any man that picks up the cross must be ready to lose something. See, there is a big difference between you giving up something and something being taken away from you. Listen to me. There is a big difference between you giving up and something being taken away. What do you think is the difference? Think. Good. One is willingly. The other one is what? Either forcefully. So, Jesus said that whoever that will give the life will find it. Then whoever that will find the life will do what? Will lose it. He that finds his life will lose it. When it is your time, God will give you abundance. Just use your whole heart. We're all beginning in again. Don't do it for pastor. May pastor see you. Don't do it for eye service. Do it as unto the Lord. I always say it. While I was serving in Open Family Church, I was not the most beloved. I wasn't the most beloved. But I served with my whole heart, knowing that it was unto the Lord. Some people said you are just misbehaving. With your whole heart. If church is starting by 4 o'clock and I am here by 3 o'clock, Lord, I am here this 1 hour before time, because it's what? It's you. It's service unto you. Not so that P will give me best HOD of the year. Not so that P will give me best work of the year. No. I am here as unto you. Because even if I give you best worker of the year, you can still go broke in life and not receive reward. It is God that gives reward. Men give award, but God gives reward. if you receive my award and you don't receive God's reward, hey, sorry. In fact, it's better you receive God. It's possible that somebody receives God's reward and don't receive the award of men. Serve it with your whole heart. Put your energy in it. Serve it with the whole heart. There must be a cross you will carry. There must be a cross you will carry. You see, after this year, next year will be, God told me, next year will be massive for me. Next year will be massive. It is a new, I'm not saying for you. I don't know why you're clapping. I said next year will be, okay, you are clapping for the God bless. Next year will be, no, because that is why, most times we want to partake in people's blessings without being part of the encounters. It doesn't work that way. Anybody that is telling you is deceiving you. It will be a new level for me. It will be a new level. Because I know the things this year I followed God specifically with instructions that He has given me, and I followed them to later. Costed me, but I followed them, and I am glad I followed it. Take up your cross. Your own cross might be different from my own. Your own cross might be different from my own. You don't need anybody to beg you to come to walk for God. You don't need anybody to compel you. There is reward 100-fold. I think I encountered these scriptures while I was in university. 100-fold. I will. He said, here on earth, first of all. So now the thing make me, I don't say God's people enjoy earth. God's people enjoy here on earth. He said, here on earth, I will give you 100-fold. Then I get 100-fold. Then in eternity, you will not have eternal life. It's not Erosia here then. In eternity, no. You say here on earth, you're going to get 100-fold. You will have it. You will receive those things, brothers, sisters, houses, land. The question is, what have you even lost before? What have you lost? Have you ever lost your phone before? How many of you have lost your phone for the service? You are coming from rehearsal, they took your phone. Count it all joy. If you don't have revelation, you will not know how to properly even appropriate your losses. Because if because of it, I don't want to be coming to rehearsal again. They have taken it. But if you say, Lord, this was unto you, and now where rehearsal even starts, do you know what it will make you? This year alone, do you know how many phones I've given out? This year alone. One day you are going to sit back the same way I'm sitting now, and you are going to be giving phones, and you will remember the night they took your phone. If you were taught properly the way I was taught by Pastor Man, not this one. Pastor Man, the way I was taught. Lord, this thing is unto you. I lost this thing for you. And now the work even starts. I am not going to go back. This thing they took from me, I'm not going to go back. I'm even just doubling the thing. When you do that, one day you will remember it. You won't remember it, actually. God will remind you. That's the way it happens. One day, an event will happen. He will touch you and say, you remember that day at Azioku Junction when you were coming back from follow-up? Those boys took your phone. That you cried and cried. And I told you, it will just down on you. Because he kept that date for you. He will tell me and say, you remember that day? He said, that is because of this time. The day I left my pharmacology class, that time the call of God was fresh in my life. I left that class, I came out. I said, I came from a pastor's house. So that means I am not persecuted not going to church. There are types of persecution. My father will always tell us, nobody will persecute. During them, they persecuted them going to church. He said, nobody will persecute you. You are lucky. Your parents are forcing you to go to church. Go to church. So which other persecution will I be persecuted for God's sake? Since my parents allowed me to go to church. So when I stepped out of that pharmacology class and I was told, and I was told you will repeat this class because of what? Because I didn't take STAR. As I stepped out there, God, this is unto you. It is because of you that I left this class. I could have taken the beer. I didn't just say I don't take beer because it's not good. I said I don't take beer because I'm a pastor. So I did it as unto you. And I was preaching, and my pharmacology lecturer was coming. And I remember, after passing the pharmacology, what did I even use it to do? What did I use it for? What if I had gained pharmacology that day and lost being standing here today? Maybe because that would have been in my introduction to Angoroma. Yes. Maybe I'm somewhere now knocked out because you will not only be drinking the STAR now, you are going to add it to Igbo and other highnesses. So I would have gained pharmacology. I'll still be there speaking English whenever bunk that I'm drinking now say, in pharmacodynamics, and I'll still be useless, even though I've gotten pharmacology and I've lost the design. Because every day, even in my class, they always remember. In fact, that was the day my class people knew that what I was talking was serious. Do you understand what I'm saying? That was when they knew that this Christianity has jumped fence for this guy. Everybody begged my class people gathered, begged the man. Just say, Sammy, make I drink this STAR. Other people we are dragging to drink this STAR. He said, you must be the one that would drink it. The man, I have not preached to the man. Let it be that, okay, I preached to the man vexed. Just devil. Use the man and say, you will drink STAR. I said, I've not drank alcohol before. It's now to come and stand. Then my first day will not be in class. Take your cross. People might not understand it, but now everybody say, wow, we celebrate you. We celebrate the grace of God in your life. You are doing well. You are a light to this generation. We are happy to be associated with you. Blah, 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 blah. Take your cross. The trekking I trekked for missions in Ebonyi State. Trekking. I trekked for missions in the villages as an undergraduate. Take your cross. There must be a cross you will take. If there is no cross, Christianity is symbolized with cross. The moment you remove cross from that Christianity, you are doing something else. You can go, maybe it's red, it might be any other thing, only you know what you are doing. But the moment you remove cross, that is the symbol of Christianity. That is the symbol of what we believe. Immediately you take away that cross, forget it. How many of you think that this man, Jim Mark, that he's stupid, he doesn't know what he's doing? The guy is busy building churches everywhere. Think he's stupid? Don't you think he knows there are other things he could use the money to? Every day, when some of our workers that go to work, when they come and they say, "Hi, sir, if you see this church, if you see the ecstasy, this thing, you must give up things." In this your head, you must have sat down to tell yourself, say, "See, this is my life. I want to build the church single-handed. I want to sponsor the building of a church. I want to buy land." I'm not talking about contribute. I mean, when you to give up something, you say, "Lord, I gave up this thing for your sake." They didn't persecute us. Our parents that they persecuted, when they Jesus the Jews, they will flog them. They will bring them to the market square, beat them. They will not eat. They will push them out. Family will reject them and all those things. And they will stand and say, "Even if it is to death, Lord, we do this for you." Bible said, Jesus said that be happy when men persecute you for these things. So when you go through all manner of what have you gone through? And you say you're a Christian. To come to church early, you can't come. The only thing you are looking for is, this person did me, this person said to me, this person. Is it Christianity you are talking about? We gave our last offering. Put hand in your pocket, bring out your last offering and give it and trek home. And you are not angry. Because the thing is amazing. You are not angry. You did trek and you are happy. You are excited. You know, I did this unto God. Some of you in those days, when you do that, you think that God will bring somebody to give you a lift. No, you will trek it and reach home. Trek it through. In those, when I say, "God, you know I'm trekking for you. Bring somebody to take your servant home." You will trek it and get home, so that the thing will actually be sacrificed. That is only when you are permitted to reap the 100-fold. Bow down your heads, pray. Lord, help me. Help me, oh. Christianity is about the cross. It's about the cross. Can you allow church to start in your house? Inconvenience you. Some people say they cannot even allow what is it called, house fellowship, to be in their house. So I don't like people coming. I don't like everything. Everything is about your comfort, your safety, your everything. Until you are ready to lose it, then you are not ready for the kingdom wealth of 100-fold. God help me. Some of you, if somebody is stranded, you can't even allow the person pass a night in your house. The person can't pass a night. No, you won't allow the person. One day discomfort. Don't you know that while you leave tomorrow, a member of your department might be stranded? You might be the one that need to even allow the person to stay, even for a week, sometimes for a month. Why growing up I have been made to stay with people I don't know, vacate my rooms for people. Shatabada hadiakos avadabakos. Evretenda bashatar badiakos. Reteki dada costa pratenda vada bahashada bada. Elere de gedovos shotorianda badahas. Evratosa. Nobody takes the cross to shop right. Nobody takes the cross symbolizes what you go through. But the beauty of it is that there is a 100-fold reward here on earth, even in heaven. When the Lord demands your all your time, all your money, all your energy, all your intellect, the things you can do, when the Lord desires from you to put aside your ego, when the Lord desires from you to put aside your comfort and your privacy, it is only then you are ready to lead, and it's only then you are ready to take this kingdom to the next level. Because God will place specific demands in your life. Specific demands. We are so much full of ourselves, thinking about ourselves, thinking about you. Do you know what it took Jesus to come here and die? He is the King of Kings. He is the God that created you. Yet that same people, they were spitting on him, beating him, and telling him, call angels now. Call angels. Tell us who beat you. You were telling your creator to tell you who beat you. Yet he swallowed it. They led him like a sheep to the slaughter. He uttered no word. Do you know what he took him? Do you know what he set aside? God being man, having the Holy Spirit without measure. Yet he was low. He brought himself low. Put down all those things for your sinful man, for you that is full of sin and full of filth. He kept all those things by the side and came and died for you. Why can't you do the same in taking this gospel to the next level, in taking the kingdom to the next level? Why can't you do the same? It is God that gives reward. Men give award.